in the vast arena of cricket, where legends are forged and tales of brilliance are etched into the very fabric of the sport, one name rises above the rest. A name that echoes through the corridors of time, a name synonymous with cricketing greatness. Sir Richard Hadlee. He was the first ever bowler to reach 400 test wickets and the cricketer who single-handedly changed the fortune of the New Zealand cricket. Described as the most intelligent fast bowler ever, he's an absolute legend of the game. So today, we delve into the story of a man who destroyed the batters with his magical spells. Aptly nicknamed New Zealand's Rolls-Royce, Sir Richard Hadlee happens to be one of the classiest cricketers ever produced by New Zealand. He cemented his place as one of the greatest fast bowlers of all time, lifting New Zealand to unprecedented feats in the Test arena. Born in 1951 in Christchurch, Hadlee hailed from a family deeply rooted in cricket, and his early years were marked by an intense passion for the sport. His father, Walter Hadlee, captained New Zealand, while two of his brothers, Barry Hadlee and Dale Hadlee, represented New Zealand as well. However, it was Richard Hadlee who stood head and shoulders amongst his peers. Yet, his initial years in international cricket were not as fruitful. Hadlee made his test debut in 1973 against Pakistan, where he could only return figures of 2 for 84 and 0 for 28. Till 1977, he was not able to cement a permanent spot in the New Zealand team due to his inconsistent performances. So, he decided to change his style. He cut down on his pace and concentrated on swinging the ball, which reaped the rewards. From the time he made his debut in 1973 till December 1977, Hadlee played 17 tests, taking 61 wickets with an average of 31.60 and striking every 57.9 balls. But that narrative changed in the next few years. From January 1978 to December 1983, Hadlee played 27 tests where he picked up 139 wickets at an average of 21.9 and a strike rate of 54.8. And one particular match from where Hadlee's career took off was against England in 1978, where he took 4 wickets in the first innings and 6 in the second to guide New Zealand to victory. As a matter of fact, that was the first time in history that New Zealand had beaten England in a test match.
Richard Hadlee was probably one of the ultimate professionals when it came to fast bowlers.
During the first half of his career, he was the tear-away fast bowler that put fear in the batsman. In the middle of his career, he became the graceful rhythm bowler bowling from a short run-up. And in the twilight of his career, he used his skill, guile and experience to bamboozle batsmen all around the world. Along with his deadly line and length, his ability to swing the ball both ways and extract movement of the pitch made him a constant threat. He often used to deliver the unplayable outswinger, which became his main weapon in the latter stages of his career. His quicker ball moved late and away towards the slip. His slower ball, the one he called the dangly, swung into the batsman. He rarely used the quick bouncer, but when he did, no batsman in the world could face him. Hadlee's bowling was a masterclass, a perfect blend of pace, control and strategic thinking. Most players have better records at home, but a few managed to break the barriers and extend their dominance to overseas territories. And one of them was Richard Hadlee. In New Zealand, he played 43 tests and took 201 wickets at an average of 22.96. However, he was even better away as he took 230 wickets at an average of 21.72 in 43 tests. In those games, he took 21 5-wicket hauls, the most by any fast bowler playing overseas. Asia is considered to be the toughest place to bowl for fast bowlers and has been referred to as bowling graveyards for fast bowlers. Even there, from 13 tests, Hadlee averages 21.58, has 68 wickets, 5 fifers and 2 10-wicket hauls at a strike rate of 42.7. And what makes Hadlee's achievement more special is at the time, New Zealand were nowhere near as good as they are now. He was almost a lone warrior in the New Zealand bowling attack and had to work all for himself. New Zealand won 22 times in Hadlee's 86 tests, and many would point out that he was not as influential as other bowlers of his time. But before he had emerged into the test arena, New Zealand had played 102 tests, winning just 7 and losing 46. And also, in those 22 wins, he took 173 wickets, that is 40.80% of the team's wicket. That too, at an average of just 13.06. So you can clearly see how Richard Hadlee single-handedly carried New Zealand at the time. Richard Hadlee has produced some breathtaking performances during his time, be it 7 for 23 versus India in 1976 or 6 for 26 versus England in 1978. But he kept the best for the Australians, as he got 9 wickets in a single innings against New Zealand's greatest rivals, and it was a true sight to behold, as one by one, the Aussie batters were getting out by him.
He gone, yes, 9 wickets, what a wonderful performance from Richard Hadlee.
New Zealand won the Test series, and probably this was New Zealand's greatest Test series victory ever. They beat Australia 2-1, while Hadlee took 33 wickets in 3 tests at an average of 12.15 and a strike rate of 30.8, including 5 fifers and 2 10-wicket hauls. Jason Gillespie on his spell said, "To get 9 wickets in an innings, I had never seen anything like that." Sir Richard Hadlee closed out his career in a manner befitting a knight at realm. He took a wicket with his last delivery of his career, which took him to 431 Test wickets, a record at the time, and that too in just 86 tests. In those test matches, he managed 36 fifers and 9 10-wicket hauls. Hadlee remains the most successful fast bowler in Test cricket in terms of fifers and 10-wicket match hauls, and is only behind Vaughan and Muralitharan on those marks. Richard Hadlee was the first bowler in the history of the game to take 400 Test wickets, and his 400th wicket was Sanjay Manjrekar. Although Richard Hadlee himself admitted that he did not take ODIs so seriously, he took 158 wickets in 115 ODIs at an average of 21.56 and at an economy of just 3.34, including 5 fifers. Not only was Hadlee a bowling maestro, but he also showcased his prowess with the bat. He was an aggressive left-handed middle-order batsman, scoring 3,124 runs at 27.16, finishing his career scoring 15 Test 50s and 2 Test centuries. Hadlee is one of the 4 players to have taken 400 Test wickets and scored over 3,000 runs. And actually, he was the first man to achieve the milestone, as one of the 4 top all-rounders of his time, the others being Imran Khan, Kapil Dev and Ian Botham. Hadlee had the best bowling average of the 4. Sir Richard Hadlee, a titan among men, wielded his cricketing prowess like a thunderbolt upon the pitch. With every delivery, he orchestrated a symphony of fear and awe, leaving his adversaries trembling in his wake. His mastery of pace and precision was unparalleled, a relentless force of nature that knew no bounds. Hadlee was a phenomena, one of a kind, and will perhaps never be repeated. So guys, that's it for today's video, and if we talk about New Zealand legends, why not click on the video being displayed on your screen to relive Shane Bond's magical career. And like always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Until next time, keep watching this beautiful game. See you soon.